Welcome to Easy Minecraft Survival. In this episode, I'm going to build a simple iron golem farm to get me started on an unending supply of iron ingots. This design uses 4 hoppers and no other redstone. But before I start that project, I noticed that I was getting very hungry, and I didn't want to have to keep scrounging for food, so I took a few minutes to build a beautiful chicken cooker by YouTuber Rabid S'more. Here it is, and the link to his excellent tutorial is in the comments. If you need a reliable source of food in your new survival world, this is the one. Meanwhile, back at the village, I had to put a couple extra glass blocks in the corner of the elevator since a zombie was able to reach the villager through the corner and turn him. I had to break the glass and kill the zombie and then move a new villager into the elevator. As for the iron golem farm, I first built it too close to the village and it didn't work right. So I ended up tearing down the whole thing, scrapping the video I'd already recorded, and starting over a little further away. This is where the water channel will go to carry the villagers to the golem farm. You'll notice I flattened a pretty good sized area out here to make construction easier. Why can't I sprint? Maybe because I'm starving to death? Okay, here's the golem spawn pad. It's small, but then this is a simple iron farm, not a huge multi-story industrial strength factory. This hole in the middle is where the golems will fall into the lava, and hoppers below will collect the iron. The spawn pad is 1 block below ground level, and this bottom layer of the wall could just as well be dirt, but I'm making it cobblestone anyway. I can't believe I'm reduced to using stone tools again. I did a lot of cobblestone mining, but I didn't find much iron ore at all. That's why I'm so anxious to get this golem farm built. Now to make the wall 1 block higher. I should probably put the water in before I raise the wall all the way up. It only takes 4 buckets of water, 1 in each corner. I'd used 2 buckets, but I used up all my extra buckets in the water elevator and the chicken cooker, and I don't have enough iron ore to make more. And the final bucket to complete the water conveyor. And the 3rd layer brings it up to 2 blocks high outside. Well, it's getting dark, so I'll be back in the morning. Now for the finishing touches on the 3rd layer. All it needs to be a village is some doors and roofs and some villagers. I think I left the doors in the chest. Okay. I'm going to put 4 doors on each side of each corner for a total of 32 doors. Now the villagers won't actually be able to use these doors, they're just dummies, but necessary dummies to make it count as a village. Also, the roof needs to be solid blocks, not slabs, or else iron golems might spawn under them. I'm going to block off the ends so zombies can't get under the ledge and hide from the daylight. Oops. Looks like I need to do some more excavation. I'll just finish that off camera. Okay, back again with all but the last corner completed. I'm going to fill in the gaps between doors so that nothing can spawn in any hollow spaces. There. I'm also going to put some torches inside to keep the monsters away. Now to make some room for the villager pod. It'll be pretty small, but we can easily cram 10 villagers into it, and that's all we need to start creating iron golems. And we have to light up the inside for sure. There. You know what? I think I'm going to put glass in the walls so I can see what's happening. That's mo better. Now I can push the villagers in with water. But the minute I put villagers in here, it will start churning out golems, so I better be ready to harvest them first. I'll hollow out the area under the pad, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'm partially hollowed out and it's getting dark, but it should be safe to work inside with the lights on. I'm going to grab the furnace because I turned up a few blocks of iron ore while I was excavating. There's the trap hole. The first layer will be filled with lava. This layer will get the signs to hold up the lava. The next layer is airspace, and I'll use glass so I can watch the golems burning. Before I forget it, I better get my iron ore cooking so I can make some new iron tools. Okay, now to place the signs. And a bucket of lava. I'm going to stand back just in case there's a leak. I don't expect any trouble. Looks good. And now for the glass. I'll start with these two only so that I know for sure where to put the chest. Now face all 4 hoppers straight ahead toward the front. I'll put a base of cobblestone around the hoppers just to make it look finished. And complete the glass all the way around. We are now ready to harvest golems. All we need is villagers. I was going to try to get started on moving villagers last night, but I decided to wait until morning. Besides, what's a Minecraft video without an epic monster battle? I need some shovels to work on the dirt water transport. It's so cool to have iron tools again. I'm going to try to get all 10 villagers moved before nightfall so I don't have to deal with monsters. This transport is nothing fancy, but it should get the job done. I'm putting some steps so I can get up and down from the wall. Now I need water and signs. I'm out of wood, so at some point I'll take a break to chop some trees off camera and to make some more signs. Oh, that won't work. It needs to be against the fence gate. There we go. Now a sign to prevent the water from flowing back toward the village. And another block of water. Okay, I'm back after harvesting a bunch of trees and making more signs. And the last water block will push them away from the opening so I can seal it off. Now to push 10 villagers into the channel. I'm going to try to avoid pushing librarians because I'm going to want them for their enchanted books later on. That's 1. 2. 3, and this is 10. Oh, he pushed another one in, so I'll have 11. Well, that's okay, though, because as long as I have at least 10. Here we are on the home stretch, and it's getting dark. And that's it. The job's done. Huh? What's pushing me? One got behind me somehow. Okay, I got him where he belongs. Now to seal him in. I don't have any glass, so I'll use dirt for now. Next morning, and I just finished putting slabs on the top to prevent monsters spawning. Now I need to replace that temporary dirt block with glass. If you can't place a block because the villager is in the space, push him back with water, then pop the block in while he's away from it. I suppose I could record me chopping down the whole water stream, but why bother? Now we wait for a golem. That dripping water is so annoying. I'm going to fill the top with slabs to cut off the drips. Okay, now we're dry. And after about 10 minutes of waiting, there's a golem. And we're in the iron business. Hey, you creepers, get off my lawn. So while I fill this creeper hole, I'll give you the coming attractions. Next, I'm going to build a warehouse system, probably right under the golem farm. And in the episode after that, I'll put together a villager trading post that makes it easy to do trades with villager merchants. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please click a thumbs up for me, and I'll see you in episode 5.